Peoria city leaders want to use the former Expo Gardens property to address critical housing needs. Good Friday evening. I'm Tyler Lopez.
And I'm Janice Rebholz. They envision a neighborhood filling the middle housing gap, and they're looking for developers to make this happen. The city of Peoria bought the foreclosed 70-acre Expo Gardens property last year. They have plans to build around 200 single-family homes. The property is close to Peoria schools. Leaders say it's an opportunity to grow the district and provide housing. City land manager Matt Smith says most of the homes should cost between $250,000 to $300,000. He says this subdivision is a unique opportunity as it will address middle-income housing needs in a relatively large area usually not found in a city.
Being able to expand homeownership opportunities inside of the Peoria Public School District, of course, helps in some of their tax base and the cities as well, but you don't get that every day.
He says they're going to start looking for a developer for the project soon with hopes to begin construction sometime in the year 2027.